Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Blind Fire TV. We're here with a very special guest, Mr. Jordan Young of Global Defense, and I'm your host, Mr. Jay Guns. We're talking about Global Defense, who they are, what they do. So, Mr. Young, how are we doing today?
Good, man. Special guest. I'm honored.
Yes.
How are you?
Pretty good. So, tell us about yourself.
Well, not too much to tell. Kind of one trick pony. I've been in this firearms and ammunition business 20 plus years, and after all these years working for other companies, decided about 2.5 years ago to start our own business, Global Defense. We're an importer, exporter, and wholesale distributor. And it's been a great ride, and I'm enjoying it.
That's awesome. So you've worked for other companies. What companies have you worked for before?
Started my career off with the Para-Ordnance 1911 guys out of Canada.
Yes.
I got trained classically in importing. That was the first thing I ever did. My grandparents started me, with filling out Form 6As. We bring in the guns and distribute them to, distributors and dealers around the country. Para got sold to Remington back in 2012 or 13, something like that. So I did a couple of years with Remington, paid my dues there. And a few other manufacturers along the way, and did some consulting work. So
that's pretty cool. So Global Defense, how did this start?
Well, the idea was, after being in this business so long, I figured I always wanted to work for myself. I think that's been my ultimate goal. So we thought, well, why not? And we had a lot of folks that we've worked with in the past, so we were going to be exporters. That was the primary goal when we first started a couple of years ago. And then COVID hit, right? And then we couldn't get products from anywhere. And then we saw the demand just skyrocket, over the last year and a half, right, with COVID. So we turned to the international market, but not to sell, to bring in and try to, bring in some capacity, meet the demands of the U.S. market. And we started that with a Radical shotgun line. And to be honest with you, I didn't want shotguns. I was looking for anything else. I was looking for pistols, I was looking for ammunition, and they said, well, we have shotguns. I don't really want shotguns. But okay, we brought a few in. We've been successful with it, thankfully. And when we've been adding, part of my job, I see it is to find new sources, quality sources, and then develop those companies and bring it in, and have more product to be able to distribute and be a one-stop shop. We wanted to fill all the needs: firearms, ammunition, accessories, commercial, military, law enforcement, all the good guys out there.
That's pretty cool. I know ever since COVID hit, we had a big dry spell with certain firearms and certain components, especially ammunition, and especially how the prices went up. Thanks to people like Global Defense, we were able to bring ammunition that was at least affordable to the common man.
Right.
So, the importations, is it a pretty long process to bring in guns from other countries?
If it's a new gun, you get your ATF Form 6, you wait 6 to 8 weeks. Then, if they want to bring in a sample, they'll give you approval for one, then you got to wait another 6 to 8 weeks for them to approve the importation, then go back and wait another 6 to 8 weeks. Everything's stacked. So, so 90 days, 90, 120 days to get a new product in from start to finish, somewhere like that. Yeah.
And I've shot a few of them, and to be honest with you, the Radical is a very, very good shotgun. It's amazing, the quality that they have on those shotguns is really, really good. Can you tell us what has been the experience with these shotguns?
Well, overall, it's been very good, actually. Radical, is one of our best distributors between quality, lead time, deliveries. We've been very fortunate. We've been over there. You got to be boots on the ground sometimes. So
Yes.
we've already done 3 trips over there. We work with them. We go over there. We test fire the guns. We work with them also on upgrading and giving them feedback on what our and consumers want to see updated. We bring in a variety of tactical and sporting shotguns, and we've done very well. We've done thousands and thousands of these things, and our rate of return is less than 0.5%.
That's pretty cool. Now, the ammunition level, how hard is it to bring the ammunition in from another country?
It's actually a little easier than the guns. The main thing we've run into is logistics.
Yes.
Logistics, the supply chain, getting ships, the cost of shipping, that has driven up the price.
Yes.
Cost of raw materials, lead, copper, some of the scarcities we've seen in other of the components. But again, we're working directly with the manufacturers, and
Yes.
we're the direct importers and distributors of it. So we've been very fortunate, and we've had some good partners, and that being on the logistics side and on the manufacturing side.
So I've tested some of the ammo, and ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, the 9mm, the 124 grain, is really, really strong. It's the power level is pretty good. I was actually impressed that it was actually better, to me in my opinion, firing through my Glock 19X as well as through my 17. I felt that it had more power behind it compared to companies such as Remington and Federal. Nothing wrong with those manufacturers, but that 124 grain, I felt that it was a plus P round. And I believe when we spoke that one time, we were discussing about that 9mm 124 grain, the pressures were pretty up there with plus P.
Well, it's not plus B, but it is manufactured to NATO specifications. So our guys in Turkey do manufacture for the police and the military. So they are loaded to CIP spec NATO.
Yes.
Which it does run a little, and we've been talking that we're going to come down with a new product and bring it back, dial it back a little bit more into kind of commercial satisfaction.
And as far as the shotguns, I've not tested the shotgun shells yet, but what is your opinion on the shotgun shells from Turkey?
These things are awesome. We work with a premier manufacturer. Actually, they use a lot of the Italian noble components.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful shell. It really is. We have these in buckshot, slugs, and we're also going to be bringing in some target loads. Really beautiful round, high brass, very well made.
Nice.
We went through a ton of these. We brought in, a pallet just to about 20,000 rounds just to test market and sample. We ran through a bunch of this stuff, didn't have any issues. It was great.
Now, we've sold through our company blindfireusa.com as well as our company Blindfire Gunworks. You guys bring in over-unders. You bring, like you said, the tactical shotguns, the semi-autos, and you guys brought something very special into the country, which is an exact copy, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, is an exact copy to the Benelli M4 or the M1014. Can you tell us about that shotgun?
Yeah, well, it's badass, we can say. It's got the gas piston system, the gas tube, got the rotating bolt. It's really quite impressive. It's got the ghost room size, the continuous. It's got everything you need. Half the price of what Benelli's patent ran out, so now they're making these things. So
I remember when I first saw Benelli for the first time before I lost my eyesight, I saw one go for $2,300. I could not believe that shotgun was that expensive.
yeah.
Now the fact is that you're bringing in an exact clone. What is the model number of that?
It's our model number is the SAS 2T.
2T. That shotgun at half the price of a standard Benelli is very, very good, especially for the blue collar worker. Who I believe that it's not fair that some of these shotguns are priced so high and it's unable for a person to purchase it. But now that these are coming in, it'll be easier for the common man to purchase that type of shotgun.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you. It is a great gun. There's a lot of value in there for
Yes.
literally less than half the price. So
I did some research on this specific shotgun and what's very, very cool is that it's such an exact copy that you can actually use most of the Benelli parts. It's compatible with Benelli parts, which I found it to be very, very awesome. You know, if you want to extend the magazine tube, you can get a Benelli magazine tube if you like.
right.
Although I would not pay that kind of money for a magazine tube for
There
that
you
type
go.
of shotgun. It is expensive. But the fact is that it is a great shotgun.
Thank you.
I'm excited to put it on my website at livefireusa.com.
We'll have a few more in next week. You no worries there. We'll get you some right away.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the sporting shotguns that you have, like the over and under.
Yeah, well, those are coming in from another company called Silvergun.
Yes.
I think that's the way you say it. Also Turkish. An entry-level field gun for the most part. Can do some trap and speed with it. It's got some nice Turkish walnut on it, the bent rib. It's a great entry-level gun. Not gonna break the bank.
Yeah.
You know.
Very beautiful walnut stock on it, and the foregrip is very impressive work. The craftsmanship on that shotgun is beautiful.
Yeah.
I,
Sold quite a bit of those as well. Very popular now. We're going to be coming into the hunting season,
yes.
getting out there a little bit. So
And also, something that is getting very popular in the shotgun market is bullpups.
yeah.
Tell us about the bullpup.
Oh yeah, the MK1 out there. So this is what started the whole thing. This one, the bullpup, and the AR style, the MKX3. That's really what's everybody. When we first started this, was like, oh yeah, gotta have those guns. They weren't even looking at the field guns. Had no interest. So that's really what started the whole thing. And we were able to get it in a few different colors. This is a Cerakote. We started with the long barrel. Everybody hated the long barrel, of course. And we finally got it down. This is as short as we can go. It's about 18 3/4, 19.
Yeah.
For importing, that was the best we could do.
Yes, yes.
And with the restrictions of short barrel rifles. That's it right there. It comes with 2 5-round magazines, magazine fed. And you can get the 10 round, you can get the 20 round magazine, you can get drums. It's just a lot of fun to go out there. Also, actually, it's a good self-defense gun, keep it in the house.
Yes.
It's compact. You can put your lights or dots or optics on there and just have it loaded up with some of the Gold Mirage there and just
Yes,
pepper
yes.
them.
I love that shotgun. The maneuverability with that shotgun, the side of the home is second to none. It's lightweight when you put it on the shoulder and you practice your room clearing and stuff like that. It is an amazing type of home defense platform. Now, we've spoken about you exporting.
Yes.
Okay? Can you tell us some of the guns that you've exported before?
Yeah, we we have a lot of relationships
Yes.
in the U.S., including with your company
Yes,
as
sir.
Blind Fire Gun Works, you know, and we have a network of over, you know, 200 or 300 international dealers, and so we're a fully licensed exporter. You know, we're registered with the State Department.
Yes.
We get our licenses. We do a lot of stuff with law enforcement as well.
Mm-hmm.
So on your stuff, we again, availability has been a big issue, right?
That's correct, yes.
So we've tried to also meet the international demand, which is still out there.
Yes.
You know, it didn't go away. It just became such a the U.S. market became such a machine that everybody's building for here, and usually export market always gets second place, right? It's the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
When I was at Para or Remington, you know, I would literally, you know, for my export orders, sometimes I would run in the back, I would literally jump on it, you know, and pull it away outside and lock it in another cage so they wouldn't bill for it.
Yeah.
Right, so you helped solve a solution. You were able to get us guns. We had a requirement in France with a major distributor over there, and we were able to get this gun to them, you know, and it really helped us out because we couldn't get, you know, any inventory at the time. So
Yes. So the gun that you have in your hands is that's our AR-15 that we custom built. Now, our AR-15s, they're built to mil-spec standards and beyond. You know, premium gun for least amount of money. You know, if you go to our website, you can find all our different styles of our AR-15. And coming soon, we'll be adding the AR pistols, both in 300 blackout as well as 5.56. But we were very proud and honored to build these guns for such a contract. We built, what was it, 100 rifles for that exportation?
Yep.
So we built that for a law enforcement distributor in France, which I was floored when we did that. You know, I never thought that Blind Fire Gun Works would be able to do something like that so quick. We've only been in operation since 2019, and like I said before, it was a blessing for our company and a great honor to build all these rifles for such a great distributor and exporter. So Jordan, you took that gun and you tested it. What was your thoughts about our rifle?
Smooth. Perfectly functioned. It's well built. You know, there's really no plastic. Even the sights, even the pop-up sights are metal. You know, it's tuned, man. You know what you're doing. There's no question about that. You've built one or two of these before, and you've used them, so you know what. There's a certain amount of knowledge that you have as a user and the love that you put into these things, so that they're just, I mean, they've got everything you need. Like I said, another one that won't break the bank, and we're very well built.
Awesome. So I'm glad you enjoyed the product, and I'm hoping that when they get to France, that our customers over there are going to really enjoy our.
They're there already.
Oh, they are. They got them already. Awesome. Yeah, I'm so proud of these rifles, and this is why we put the name on those rifles. The Blind Fire Gun Works mark is something to remember in terms of quality as well as, you know, pricing. You know, it does not break the bank for any blue collar worker. And when you buy one of our rifles, you get iron sights at our base model with your magazines and your carrying case, unlike getting a plain box and just one mag. We try to give our customers everything that they could need in one shot.
Right.
So I'm very happy that you enjoyed our rifle and that you put it through its paces when you took it upstate and to other states across the country.
Yeah, we had some fun with it.
Oh, yeah. Have you had any of your dealers take a look at it, and if they did, what was their opinion on the gun?
Yes, we did show this to a few of our dealers. They liked it. We've gotten now some traction here in the States. So we're looking forward not only to exporting, but be able to distribute it throughout the United States to our dealer network. And you can certainly contact us, globaldefense.us, and certainly up on our website. We'll be launching a new shopping cart soon, so an e-commerce platform.
Nice.
Again, we only sell to dealers, and hopefully, I'd say by the end of this month, our goal is to have our website completely revamped and
Yes.
our new shopping experience online, so the dealers can go in and just place their orders, make it nice and easy.
Well, Jordan, it's been a pleasure to have you here
Likewise, sir.
at Blind Fire TV. We're hoping to do more business with you, and that our rifles will get out there to everybody out there who wants them. We're looking forward to seeing you again, and thanks again for having us here at Global Defense. And again, if you guys are looking for ARs, shotguns, we do have these shotguns on our website. Just check us out at blindfireusa.com. Hope you guys are having a great and blessed day. We love you all. Take care. Mr. J Guns signing off.